And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of Monday Night Football tonight. We got the Rams and the Falcons. Rams right now sitting at 11-4. Falcons at 6-9. Falcons already preparing for next year. Rams, I don't know. We can take a look here before we get going, but let's make sure we're good to go on all the sides here. Charles was here earlier. Charles says Pure Adrenaline Sports Network. Mr. John, great evening. See what else he said here. Hit that like button on your way into the live stream broadcast. And due to circumstances that are beyond his control, not able to be available for the live stream broadcast tonight. Thanks in advance. And we're already underway. Here we go. Kicking off from the 10. Up to the 20. Oh, the ball's out. Nope, they're going to say he was down. District Nation's here. What's up, District? Let's make sure we're good to go on the Rumble side here. Let's get going on the vertical side. All right, there we go, everybody. Here we go. Kirk Cousins under center. Ball at the 27-yard line. Changing the play at the line. Takes a snap, hands it off. Bijan Robinson with the 1-yard carry. Make sure we're good to go on the Twitch side and the Rumble side here. Hey, Bud is here. I did, Bud. Thank you so much. I hope you're feeling better, Bud. Ball to 28 here. Cousins in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Draw play to Robinson up to the 30-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 coming up. Ron Duffney's here as well. What's up, Ron? Ron saying hi. Bud saying, hope you enjoyed your birthday. Cousins takes a shotgun snap, looking over the middle, fires up the left side, and knocked away. Was going to London, and the Falcons will have to punt. But welcome in once again, everybody. So once again, hope everything's all right with Charles there. Saying he wasn't available tonight. C. Lee said, happy birthday, John. Thank you, sir. Birthday was yesterday. But we watched football all day yesterday between the games. We got a flag on the punt return. He's at the 10. He gets the corner. He's up to the 20, 25, 30. And he gets tackled at the 40-yard line. We'll see where they officially mark it with the penalty. But today, Mrs. PAS hooked me up. She made my favorite. She made lasagna. Stopped and got me my favorite soda. I did. I was watching the game, and I was listening in to Fitzy do the game as well, Bam. I did. One of the best football games I've ever watched. Illegal block in the back, so this will be against the Rams. I didn't know. That's okay. Lasagna, yep. Yep, I love lasagna. There's plenty. I had a big plate. I had a big plate full for dinner tonight, and there's still plenty left. It's just as good as it's just, if not better, when you heat it up. Leftovers, oh, so good. So the ball's at the 6 here. Stafford under center. We'll hand it off. That'll be Williams on the carry up to the 9. But once again, welcome in, everybody. I know there's plenty of options out there of people to watch. So we appreciate you giving us some of your time. Stafford under center. Fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. Looking. Now stops, now fires down the right side. He's got Parkinson. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 7. I did, Bam. But what a game. What a Bam's Eagles yesterday held on for the win against Buffalo. What a game that was. All right, ball at the 9. Got to get just past the 15-yard line for a first down. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looking to the left, fires to the left. That's caught. That's Mumfield. Don't know if he's got the first down or not. They're going to give him enough for a first down. We have whistles here with 11:58. They're challenging it. They're going to say he was short. Our Falcons are challenging that he was short. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's short. It'll be 4th and inches. Bam said Eagles defense can win another Super Bowl. Their offense, on the other hand, might not be able to tie its own shoes. Oh, man. They're going to punt here. He was short. So both teams 3 and outs on their first possessions. Ethan Evans in the punt. Tompkins back to receive. Fair catch called for at the 36. And the Falcons will start their second possession there. We'll go over the scores from this past weekend. We'll look forward to next weekend as well. We'll keep updated on NBA action tonight. We'll look at NHL. Our next NHL stream will be Wednesday night, 9:30 Eastern time. The Flyers play the Calgary Flames, so we'll see what comes first if you're in the EST, whether if we get 2026 or we get the end of the game. Jesse's back. What's up, Jesse? I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Bam says, in seriousness, if they can just adjust more quickly and effectively, they should make a decent run. Sirianni implied he's going to get involved in the play calling moving forward. What they have, like yesterday in the second half, what did the Eagles have, like 20 yards of offense? Now, they held on for the win, so that's all that matters, but Jesse says he's got $100 on the Rams to win. Let's go. I think he had the Patriots to win by 2 touchdowns yesterday, and they blew my Jets out. Oh, that's a good show. We like that show. You guys watch Will Trent? If you don't watch Will Trent, go back and start watching from the beginning. All right, second possession for Cousins and the Falcons here. No worries. My final score prediction was 35-10. They beat them 42-10. So Kirk Cousins is one of two active quarterbacks with 10 plus wins for three different teams. Oh, we got our first spot. Over on the vertical side, I'll take care of it. That's one. Pitch to the left, that's Robinson. Up to the 40-yard line, a gain of 4. Bam had another comment over here. Oh, this one is a false start. This time they're going to call it. 17 yards. They've had 2 games this season with 20 or less offensive yards in the second half this year. Somehow they won both. Wow. And that's all. When it comes down to it, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Only the third drive of the game here. Second for the Falcons. Ball at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Actually, it should be 2nd and 11. Cousins back to pass. Looking, fires it across the middle. What? That's Sills. And Sills always been with Atlanta, or was he with? Oh yeah, I'll be doing a lot of the playoff games, Jesse. Yep, not all of them, but I'll be doing a lot of them. Ball at the 48-yard line. Cousins under center. Under pressure, dumps it off, incomplete. Was trying to get to Robinson. 10:06 left here. I don't disagree, but man, it's frustrating when you have that kind of talent the Eagles do to see that offense nuts. Whoa, that's a good word for it too. Cousins in the pistol here. Algier gets the handoff, and he'll get to the 50. Tyler Algier on the carry. Ocean. Ocean landman. Cousins in the shotgun here. Takes a snap. Looking, fires it off to the left. That's caught. That's Mooney down to the 37-yard line. Mooney, guy, big potential, hasn't really panned out. Kirk Cousins is playing quarterback tonight. Yeah, but that's with a banged up O-line and a rookie OC get you. Just hope they put it together in the playoffs. Yeah, maybe that's why Sirianni's going to start stepping in there. Cousins fakes up the left side. Incomplete. Mooney was the intended receiver. I like these Falcons helmets. They're wearing the red helmets. Ball at the 37 here. 2nd and 10. Cousins in the shotgun. A draw play here to Robinson. Down to the 30, maybe the 29. Gain of 8. It'll be 3rd down. Hopefully everybody's doing well this evening. Let us know in the chat who you're rooting for. No, the Bills already clinched the playoff spot. They just can't win the division now. Oh, 3rd and 2. Inside the 10. That's Sills again. 1st and goal for Atlanta. Yeah, New England, because the Bills lost, New England won the division, but the Bills have a wild card spot clinched. First and goal from the 9. Cousins under center. Robinson in the backfield. A handoff here to the right, inside the 5, down to the 3, and it'll be tackled there. 2nd and goal. Just past the midway point here in the first quarter. Landman. It rained last night here, but then the sun came out, got almost up to 50 degrees this afternoon. And then by the time I got home, it was windy and about 30 degrees. See Lee saying, come on, Falcons. Pitch to the right to Bijan. He stops, and he's going to lose a yard. See Lee saying, come on, Falcons. Oh, there's another bot. Bam got him. Thank you, Bam. That's 2 tonight. Cousins looking, fires off to the right. He's got a man. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. Bam says, rooting for the Falcons for maximum chaos, but hope Stafford has a good game. Want him to win the MVP. Touchdown catch number 4 for Bijan. Who's Fitzy got tonight? I know Fitzy in the Pure Adrenaline League is right now is winning. Scores. No. The extra point is good, and it's 7-0. League. There we go. Let's see who Fitzy's got tonight. Fitzy's the percentages. Fitzy's at 68% to win the Pure Adrenaline League. Who's he got though? Oh, he's got Puka Nacua. Fitzy's got Nacua. And the guy he's playing's got Stafford. Ooh. And Fitzy's got a 11-point lead. No, Drake May's not winning MVP. His stats, he's got good stats, but they're nowhere near Stafford's stats. Stafford's having a much better year than May is, in my opinion. Let's check the Rhino League. And that's just my opinion, Jesse. I am up by 140 points over 50 in the Rhino League. Does he have anybody left tonight? Oh, yeah, he's got Parkinson tonight. We got 2 people over on the Twitch side. We got 5 people on the YouTube side. Let's check the Rumble side. We have 6 over on the Rumble side. Welcome in, everybody. Our channel is mostly based around the New York Mets live streams. Last year, I did all 162 Mets games, some of the playoff games, and some of the World Series games. But this year, we'll be back to baseball in late February with spring training, then the World Baseball Classic in March. And the countdown to opening day is between the Yankees and San Francisco Giants. We'll be live for that as well. Eagles set some team records yesterday. Goddard got the Eagles record for touchdowns in the season for a tight end. A.J. Brown became the first Eagle with 4 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons. And Elliott, the second Eagle with 1,000 career points. Oh, very cool. And this will be a touchback. Hey, Daniel Berry's here. What's up, Daniel Berry? Saying happy Monday. What's up, everyone? Daniel Berry checking out both sides, the vertical side and the big side. Cousins on that drive was 4 out of 6 for 50 yards and a touchdown. All right, ball up to 35. Stafford under center. Fakes the handoff. Looking, going deep up the left side to Nakua, tipped away. Incomplete. Second down and 10. Stafford in the shotgun here. Ricky's here saying hi, everybody. Welcome in, Ricky. Fired up the right side. He's got him in. Oh, incomplete. He dropped it. That was Parkinson. Yeah, welcome in, Ricky. If you're a fan of one of these 2 teams, let us know. Stafford back to pass, looking to the left. Now scrambles to the left, stops, and now fires. It's caught. That's Xavier Smith on the catch. That's a big play. Jesse says the last time the Rams and Pats were in the Super Bowl, it was Goff and Brady, and I think this year it's going to be May and Stafford. I don't think the Patriots are making to the Super Bowl. That's Blake Corum on the carry. I don't think the Patriots are ready. Defensively, I don't think they can make it to the Super Bowl. If they could have gotten home field advantage, maybe. Bam says clutch throw and clutch catch there. I hope your Jets get better weapons on offense and get better players on defense, man. Brutal, man. Off to Corum again. It'll be 3rd and 1. Yo, Fitzy's here. Fitzy, Fitzy, I don't know what you got going on, but you know the rule. You know the rule. Stafford back to pass, looking to the left, fires it to the left, caught. That's Nakua. That'll be a 1st down. Bam says a ton of young players on the Pats team, skeptical about how far they go, but both conferences are wide open. I don't think so. I think the AFC. I know Jacksonville a week or two ago went into Denver and beat them. I don't think they're doing it again. Stafford under center. Takes a snap. Handoff to Corum. Down to the 25, maybe the 24-yard line. Nice 3-yard run there. Ricky says, I think the Patriots are going to get exposed and Drake May is going to crumble under pressure. He doesn't have any playoff experience. I don't know if he'll crumble. But yeah, I mean, if you think about where they were last year and already this year, and that's why Fitzy says Fitzy's a diehard Patriots fan. Vrabel definitely in the conversation for Coach of the Year. Fitzy's going live in 20 minutes. Dumped off. That's Parkinson. Oh no, it's not. Who's that? But we have a flag down, so it might not matter who it was. Hey, Kenneth. Oh yeah, hands to the face. On the defense, yep, it'll be an automatic 1st down. Fitzy says Parkinson with the catch. The comeback is on. Well, I'm keeping track of the Pure Adrenaline League as well because Fitzy's playing in the championship for that one. Stafford fakes the handoff, dumps it off. That's Parkinson again. That'll be a gain of about 4. Devontae Adams is still hurt, huh? Yes, I do think the Texans can get far just because of that defense. I don't think they can go to the Super Bowl, but they can win a game or two. Oh, Stafford rolls to his right or left, excuse me, and incomplete. Was going to Mumfield, and it's incomplete. Fitzy, what do you got going on tonight? This is the Rams' year to win. I don't know. Any games I've watched of the Rams, I have not been impressed. C. Lee thinks the Texans can get to the Super Bowl. Stafford? That's over to Mumfield. It'll be 4th and 1. RX, welcome in, saying hi. Welcome in. Oh, we got another bot. That's over on the vertical side. I'll take care of that one. That's 3 tonight. Oh, you have the Bruins game. Oh, yeah. Fitzy's got the Bruins game. What a play by the Falcons defense. It's a loss of 2 yards on 4th down, and the Falcons will take over. Bam, I agree. The NFC is definitely wide open. I think the playoffs are going to be great this year. Bam says Rams defense is overrated and McVay takes his foot off the gas. Ricky says, but anyways, though, whatever team comes out of the AFC is going to get destroyed by whatever team comes out of the NFC. Just how the Eagles dominated the Chiefs in the NFC is just, I don't think so. It depends on who it is out of the AFC. Bam says no reason to go for it there. Take the points this early. I don't know if they're playing for anything. Are they playing for anything? It's me. I'm crazy. What is up? I do not know all the standings. Oh, seeding. Okay. Like with the 49ers winning last night, did the 49ers clinch home field? Or did Seattle clinch home field? I don't know. Ricky, yeah, but you don't know who's going to be in it. So how can you think it's going to be a blowout when you don't know who's in it? The garage is full. Unsponsored beverage of the night. Unsponsored. Bam says it. I told you I would come back. It's the Seahawks and 49ers for the number 1 seed next week. Rams can be either the 5 or 7 seed, I think. Wow. Yikes. Bijan Robinson gains about 4. C. Lease is a really great unsponsored sponsor, right? Ricky says Eagles and Broncos is my Super Bowl prediction. Eagles win 40-22, like how they beat the Chiefs. Cousins in the pistol. We'll flip it out to Robinson. Up to the 20. Makes a man miss up to the 25-yard line. It'll be a first down. That should be it for the first quarter. Man, that quarter went fast, no? Yeah. Fitzy. Let me get back over to the chat here. Cousins still owes me fantasy points. That's from like 3 or 4 years ago, right, Fitzy? Maybe not that far ago, but at least a couple seasons ago. He said he still owes me fantasy points. We're up to 9 people watching over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. The NFC Championship is going to be the real Super Bowl, in my opinion. So we'll see. Let's look at some of the other scores from this past week. On Christmas night or Christmas Day, we had the Cowboys and Commanders. The Cowboys beat them 30-23. The Vikings Lions, we did that game. The Vikings beat the Lions, eliminating them from the playoffs 23-10. And the Broncos beat the Chiefs 20-13. On Saturday, the 2 games we did Texans over the Chargers, and then we did Ravens over the Packers. Yesterday, unfortunately, we did the Patriots and Jets game, 42-10 there. Bengals beat the Cardinals 37-14. Browns beat the Steelers 13-6. Saints beat the Titans 34-26. Jags beat the Colts 23-17. Dolphins beat the Buccaneers 20-17. Seahawks beat the Panthers 27-10. Giants beat the Raiders 34-10. Eagles held on to beat the Bears 13-12. That's a handoff. That's Algier. That'll be a gain of about 4 yards. And last night's game, one of the best football games I've ever watched. The 49ers held on to beat the Bears 42-38. Where's Chris? I need him to explain how this game is rigged for the Falcons, right? Another handoff here to Algier. Gonna have another first down. Up to the 35-yard line. Not so fast, young grasshopper. Bijan's got 37 yards tonight with a receiving touchdown. Pitch to the left. Algier stops and then goes, and he gets about 3 yards. Up to the 38-yard line. Niners, at least on offense, look like world beaters, but we'll see against Seattle. And we'll talk about next week's schedule as well. The schedule is out for next week. Ricky, I've been a Jet fan since 1986. That's right, the 1900. I am from the 1900s. Here's Pitts up to the 40, up to the 43-yard line. Gain of about 8. Well, there's another bot over on the vertical side. Big John's got him. That's 4 tonight. Now that's what I call it. Now that shows commitment, right? Oh, Drake London on the catch. That'll be a first down. A big hit there. Marcus is here. Just kind of need Puka on clamps tonight. Fitzy says that Jets game was a great game. You stop talking. I would root for Buffalo. Mrs. PAS is from that area, and she is a Buffalo Bills fan. So I would root for Buffalo. Timeout by Cubs here. 11:45 to go in the half. 46 MD says good evening. Thanks for streaming. 46, thank you for being here. CD says you're a wise man, John. All right, so now that we're at commercial break again here for the timeout, let's start looking at next week's schedule. We'll be live for Panthers. We'll be live on Saturday for both. You got Panthers and Bucks at 4:30, Seahawks and 49ers at 8 o'clock. So we'll go live for them. We'll see what games we get at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Right now, the TV map is not out, even though the games are scheduled. The 1 o'clock games, you got the Saints, Falcons, Browns, Bengals, Packers, Vikings, Cowboys, Giants, Titans, Jags, Colts, Texans, Lions. Oh, then at 4:25, you got the Lions, Bears, Jets, Bills, Chargers, Broncos, Chiefs, Raiders, Cardinals, Rams, Dolphins, Pats, Commanders, Eagles, and the Sunday night game is Ravens, Steelers for the AFC North division. At least the Jets won a Super Bowl in their history. That's better than winning no Super Bowls. Yeah, but that doesn't really count for me. George, welcome in, saying hi. They won it 4 years before I was born. So, C. Lee, no one as wise as Charles. No one. Marcus says, do you do this for other NFL matchups? Great concept. Consider me a subscriber. Thank you, Marcus. Yes, I do. Yesterday, I did the Jets-Patriots game. I did both Saturday games. Ricky says Aaron Rodgers is going to have to book them tickets to Cancun, and I'm loving every minute of it. He looked like crap yesterday. I had it on the big screen while I was watching the Jets-Patriots right here. And I was listening to Fitzy, who's in the chat. He was doing the Steelers-Browns game. And it did not sound like Rodgers was playing well. Ball at the 46 here. Handoff. Robinson up to the 50. Gain of 4. Oh, somebody posted a comment up here a little bit ago. I did not see it. Let me go. 46 says, I'm a Texans fan. We need to beat Indy and Jags to lose. His relievers weren't that good. Went to the bullpen early. Ninth play of the drive. Oh, what a play! What a move by Bichon. He only picks up 2, maybe 3 yards, but should have been tackled for a 2-yard loss. He wasn't playing good. His relievers weren't that good either. Rodgers lost the game he should have won. Yep. Fitzy says receivers. Already in baseball mode. Steelers and Ravens, neither team deserves to be in the playoffs, but some team has to win. Right. Agreed with Ricky. Neither team belongs in the playoffs. Well, false start. It'll be 3rd and 9. 3 consecutive passes to MVS in the end zone to try to win it, and they couldn't connect. All game was really bad play calling. Well, I don't blame that because Rodgers can audible any play. All right, Fitzy. Good luck to your Bruins tonight. If we're done and you're still going, we'll redirect over to you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Rodgers could have checked into something else. Yep, up the right side, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Ricky says Steelers and Ravens slumping into the finish line. Fitzy's going to live stream the Boston Bruins. Who do they got tonight? Fitzy's doing the Bruins. They're playing the Flames. That's who the Flyers are playing on Wednesday night. So we'll be covering the Flyers and Flames on Wednesday night. Here's a punt. Fair catch called for at the 12th, and the Rams will take over the 9:54 left to go in the half. Once again, welcome into everybody watching over on the vertical side. If you are on the vertical side and you're not on a phone or a tablet, click the channel profile. I have two YouTube streams going, one that fills the screen and one that's just the vertical side. We did have two people watching on Twitch before, but no, one person watching over there now. And we have 8 people watching us over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over on Rumble. We are up to 401 followers on the year. CD says, I think I'll go take a shower in honor of Thomas. Yes, please. I can smell you up in the Poconos from here. Fitzy's still up 11 points there. Now he's got a 73% chance at winning, so it's gone up. Fitzy will be upset that he lost to me in the Rhino League, but he'll be all right if he wins the Pure Adrenaline League. Ricky says, John, do you think that the team that represents the AFC has a good chance to beat the team? I don't know. I don't know who it's going to be. You're basing your opinion off of a bad AFC team. And you can't go by that anyway. Like you said, the Jets at least won a Super Bowl. How many people predicted the Jets were going to beat the Baltimore Colts back then? Nobody. So I hope for a good game. That's what I hope for. But if it's the Rams and Patriots, I hope the Rams put up a 50 burger on them. Williams gets the carry, and then he gets up to about the 17-yard line. You think the Broncos or Jags? I think the Broncos. Who else could it be? Well, I think those are the two legit teams. I think those are the two AFC teams that could go to a Super Bowl and beat an NFC team. Anybody else, I think, would get, like Ricky's saying, would get blown out. Kyron Williams with a couple-yard gain here. Stafford over the middle, intercepted. At the 20, at the 10, 5, touchdown Falcons. Pick 6. Ricky says, I think the Texans can go to the Super Bowl, but their offense is horrible, but great defense, though. That helps Fitzy because the guy Fitzy's playing has Stafford. Extra point away from making it 14. Pick six. This game is pure comedy and hilarious. Extra point is good. It's 14-0. 8:30 to go in the half. Maybe at halftime. Maybe I know we only have 9 people watching, but maybe at halftime on the YouTube side, I'll go over and get the link and we could raid Fitzy's chat. I didn't realize Fitzy was doing the Bruins game tonight. Fitzy joins me a lot of times for these primetime games. In the NHL tonight, you got the Capitals and Panthers tied up at 2, 17 and a half minutes left in that one. Rangers up 2-1 over the Canes, 18 and a half left. Blue Jackets up 2-1 over the Senators, 2 minutes left in the second. Oilers up 2-0 over the Jets, 2 minutes to go in the second there. Sabres and Blues tied up at 2, 16 minutes to go in the second. Predators and Mammoth just getting ready to drop the puck, as well as Bruins and Flames. Then at 9, the Kings and Avalanche. Wild and Golden Knights at 10. Sharks and Ducks, and Canucks and Kraken at 10 as well. John, the Raiders won the Tank Bowl. What was your thoughts about the game? I picked up the Giants defense. That's what I thought about that game. I knew the Raiders weren't going to play very good. Yeah, of course they're rooting. Of course the fans are rooting. They want the number 1 pick. This is not the year I would take a quarterback. Next year is the year for the quarterback, I think. Now, if I'm a team like the Jets and somebody, right now the Jets are at 3. If Mendoza falls to me at 3, I'm taking him, but I'm not trading up for him. Because if you stay at your spot and you don't get rid of assets, that sets you up to if you take Mendoza and he's crap, you can take another quarterback next year as well. The Raiders are so bad, said Bam. George is here as well. George up to the 25 on the return. I'm a Bucks fan, and this has been a disastrous season with Bowles as head coach. Yeah, what's Tampa Bay going to do there, George? Is Baker still under contract after this year? Is Bowles going to be back? I guess it all depends on what happens next weekend, right? All right, here's the Rams down 2 touchdowns. Stafford takes the handoff, dumps it all over the middle. That's Parkinson up to the 31. Gain of 6. Ricky says all Raider fans left the stadium at the start of the third quarter. I'm glad the Giants won that game. Tanking is ridiculous, but that's what the Raiders do. I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders beat the Chiefs on Sunday. I still think they end up with the number 1 pick. just because of strength of schedule. Hand off here to Corum, and he's up to the 32, maybe the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 2. Winding down to 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Stafford in the shotgun, takes a snap, looking to the left, fires up the left side. He's got a man caught. That's a fumble. They're going to call him down. Who's that? Ferguson? Yes. 27 yards. I don't know why that's not a fumble, honestly. I need to see a replay of that. Jacobs here. What's up, buddy? It's caught. And he's down. He's down. He was touched. Good call by the officials. I just got a full-time job starting in a few weeks. Very nice. Congratulations. Oh, Corum. Only going to get 2 yards on first down. 2nd down. Second down. That's awesome, Jacob. Congrats, buddy. All right, ball at the 38. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the left. Pump fakes. Now goes deep up the left side. Nakua makes the catch. We do have a flag. Nakua's dancing, but we'll see what the flag is. The Giants should have been a playoff team. Stop. That tells me you know nothing about football if you thought the Giants were a playoff team. It's an illegal formation, so no catch. I don't know. Don't be surprised if the Giants take a quarterback early, too. So that big play is wiped off the board. 2nd and 13 coming up. Ball at the 43-yard line now. Stafford in the shotgun. Corum with the draw. Only going to get 2 yards down to the 41. 3rd and 11. Oh, Corum limps off the field here. Stafford in the shotgun. 4 on the play clock. 2 takes a snap, fires it out to the left. That's incomplete to Nakua. It's 4th down. Rams will punt here. And down at the 1. Nice special teams coverage there. Bro. First off, don't call people bro. Call your friends bro. I don't know who you are. I don't agree with Ricky. Giants have only one really good receiver and running back in their secondaries, man. Giants are trash. Giants are worse than the Jets, I'm telling you. The only thing the Giants have going for them is they have a quarterback. And I don't think the Giants are sold on him. We're up to 12 people. Oh, it just dropped back down to 11. 11 people over on the Rumble side tonight. Welcome in. Feel free to chat it up over there as well. I can put your comments on screen. I'll put this on the thing, even though it's my bot. Enjoying the stream? Please show your support by liking and consider subscribing to the channel. Join us on the road to 10,000 subs. That is on the YouTube side. 10,000. We are at 8305. 8305. So we'll probably hit it sometime during baseball season. Dart hasn't really proven anything yet. Some potential, clearly, but no clear he can put it together. And I don't like the fact that he keeps getting hurt. Stability is availability. Oh, I forgot Seattle was 13-3. I thought they were 12-4. Next Saturday night, we'll definitely be live for that one. All right, ball at the one here for the Falcons. Cousins under center. He'll take it himself. He'll only get a yard. Oh, that's funny. Hey, there we go. Somebody chatting it up over on the uh, safety. Says, "Let's go Falcons." Playing for pride. There you go. Welcome in. It's 3rd and 8. Cousins in the shotgun. London demand in motion, and we have a whistle. 2:50 play. Delay game. Ricky, stop, dude. You're the one talking smack about the Giants, and then when we drop some knowledge on you, you're like, well, of course Dart hasn't proven anything. Wanting to talk about everything but the game I'm covering. Handoff. And no, maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2. It'll be 4th and 7. The Rams aren't going to. I think they're just going to let this wind down at a 2-minute warning here. All right, 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning here, so we're not missing anything. See what the Rams do here. They can get right back in this game with a good drive here. It's just nonsense. I'm pathetic. You got called out, and I'm the pathetic one. You're pathetic. Okay? Jets are going to keep losing games. Okay? I don't own the team. I don't go to games. I don't pay for an NFL Sunday ticket. So let them keep sucking. What do I care? All right. 4th and 7 here for the Falcons. Opinion. Oh, nice punt here. Caught at the 35. Smith on the return up to the 47-yard line. So he's got nothing else to say. Stafford back to pass, looking deep down the left side, going that way. And it's intercepted. We have a flag. We'll see what the flag is. But that one's intercepted. And it's offensive pass interference, interception. Falcons ball, 1:37 left and 2 timeouts. He pushed. He pushed the defender. That's how he got a separation, but Ellis came over and picked it off. Oh, Watts, excuse me. Well, Stafford isn't helping his MVP chances. Robinson, up to the 20, 30. Robinson might be gone. 50, 40, foot race. Touchdown. 93 yards. Holy heck. What? Let's go. What? What a nightmare game for the Rams. Let's go. Longest run of Bijan's career, college or pro. Honestly, anybody that's listening in, how was my call? I know I have things to work on, but how was my call? On but 21 nothing. If somebody would have told me it was 21 nothing, less than 2 minutes to go, it'd be the Rams. Bam thought the call was good. Okay. I mean, I clipped it. I'll go back and listen. But Safety says you're doing great. Thank you so much. Welcome in, Safety. Not sure. Is this your first time here with us, or just the first time chatting? The Falcons finally have a defense, and somehow they still don't make the playoffs. But if the Falcons win tonight, did you hear this? If the Falcons win tonight, hold on, let me go back and look. If the Falcons win tonight, the Panthers. Now, if the Panthers win the division against the Buccaneers. But if the Buccaneers win that game, they don't win the division because if the Falcons can beat the Saints, it'll be a three-way tie at 8-9, and the Panthers would win the division. First time all around. Thank you so much for being here. So that game they put on 4:30 on Saturday, unless Carolina wins, that game means absolutely nothing. Maximum chaos. Yeah, we don't get many people chatting over there, Safety. We do get usually get a lot of people. The other night we had 40 people on the Rumble side, but usually nobody chatting it up. Caught it to 10 here, up to the 20, 25, 26. And a minute 23 left here. Let's see if the Rams try anything. Wow. Bijan Robinson, most scrimmage yards all time before the age of 24. Fired across the middle. That's Nakua. That's a catch. Up to the 33-yard line. We're going to mark it at the 34. Yeah, Bam says you got to try to get something. And I think they get the ball to Start the second half, right? Fired up the left. That's caught. Up to the 45. That's Smith on the catch. Up to the 46-yard line. 50 seconds. Oh, the clock's still winding here. They didn't call timeout. Ball at the 46. Stafford in shotgun. Looking. Fires up the left side. Going deep. Overthrow him. Mumfield looking for a flag. The ball was overthrown. Oh, timeout by Atlanta. Timeout by Atlanta with 35 seconds left. Yep. Panthers Bucks on Saturday at 4:15. Seahawks 49ers at 8. Bunch of games on Sunday that mean absolutely nothing. But then Ravens Steelers, the Sunday night game. Yeah, surprised they didn't take a timeout. Oh, Stafford's going to be sacked back at the 36. Jeff Ulbrich is the defensive coordinator there in Atlanta, former Jet defensive coordinator. And they'll just take it to the half. They are just going to take it to the half. The Rams do get the ball to start the second half. Man, what a run. What a run. Fitzy's percentage has gone up to 82%. Matthew Stafford in the first half had 2.8 fantasy points. Where Fitzy's gotten the Nakua. Fitzy's outscoring his opponent tonight. Speaking of Fitzy, let's go over and get his link. I know there's not many of us watching tonight, but let's go over, say hi. Well, that's Fitzy on the vertical side. We don't want the vertical side. All right. If you're on the YouTube side, go over and say hi to our buddy Fitzy. Tell him PAS sent you over. Let me get that over there. Bam says, and people keep saying the Rams are best team in the NFC. I don't know, man. Go over there. Guys, hit that link if you're on the YouTube side. Go over to Pitsy. Tell them PAS sent you over. Pitsy there, everybody. So, yeah, going to have a wild. So, great stuff, everybody. We're still at the half here. Where is he? Let's take a look here. All right, we're still at halftime here, everybody, so we're not missing any action. Still got just under 5 minutes left to go in the half. Oh, they have the scoreboard. They have the countdown on the screen. I was on the website looking. So great stuff. Chat's kind of quiet tonight. Our guy Fitzy's live streaming, so he's not here chatting it up. Charles isn't here tonight. Haven't seen Frank in about a week. Haven't seen Miss Gina in about a week. Hopefully she's doing okay. So we'll see how everybody fares there. We got some NBA action tonight. You got the Nets. The Warriors lead the Nets 98-92. The Heat lead, man, where is the defense? The Heat lead the Nuggets 142-117. Magic lead the Raptors 102-94. T-Wolves lead the Bulls 87-70. Rockets up 87-68 over the Pacers. Pelicans up 93. Come on, Knicks. Pelicans up 93-88 over the Knicks. Thunder up 100-88 over the Hawks. Spurs up 61-58 over the Cavs. Finals, the Bucks beat the Hornets, and the Suns beat the Wizards. We still got 4 minutes to go here in the half. One more stream to round out the 2025 year. We'll be live on Wednesday night. We'll be covering Flyers and Flames. And we're not sure about Thursday or, no, definitely won't do anything on the 1st. We'll see about Friday. Then Saturday, we'll have the 2 NFL games. Sunday, we'll have an NFL game. So if you want to hang out with us, make sure you hit that follow button or that subscribe button, depending on which platform you're on. They're all free. They are free to hit those buttons. Still 2.5 minutes here. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. We definitely won't do the Flyer game. Or hold on. Let's look at the NHL here. We'll do the Flyer game on Wednesday night. But when do they play again after that? Not doing anything on the 1st. Gonna enjoy that day. A nice extra day at work there. Friday night, and no hockey. Not doing any hockey. Flyers play at 3:30 on Saturday, so football starts at 4. So not going to do that one. Let's check in on our St. John's. Let's see who St. John's plays coming up. Nope, I want teams. We want the Johnnies. Baseball, football rules. Go Broncos. Okay. Go Broncos. So I just start rooting for them this year. Now that they're good, you start rooting for them. Where's St. John's? Big East are there. Schedule for the Johnnies. They play at 8:00. They play Saturday. They play Providence on Saturday. Maybe we'll do some Johnny's game. Maybe we'll do the Johnny's game before some football. All right, getting ready to start the second half here. Rams do get the ball to start the half. Start the half down 3 touchdowns. All right, here we go. Caught at the 7, up to the 20, 25, cuts it to the middle. Now back to the outside. 30, 35, 40, 45 yard line. Ooh, he's hit out of bounds. That's late. Did they throw a flag? Nope. Third career game under Sean McVay that the Rams have not scored in the first half. 2024 against the Saints and Super Bowl 53 versus the Patriots. Stafford back to pass, and he'll be sacked back at the 38-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. Looking to the left, fires it across the middle. It's Nakua up to the 48-yard line. They're going to be 3rd and 7. Third and 6 coming up. Stafford back to pass, looking to the right. Pump fakes. Now scrambles to the right, looking downfield. Fires. Incomplete. Ferguson looking for a flag. Nothing called. It'll be 4th down. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 6 at the 49-yard line. I don't know about this. Stafford in the shotgun. Takes a snap, under pressure, steps up, fires over the middle, caught inside the 30, inside the 20, out of bounds about the 15-yard line. That's Smith. "36-yard catch and run there by Smith. Ball at the 15. Stafford under center. Williams on the carry. He's going to get maybe 2 yards there. 2nd down. Yeah, act like you've been on the internet. You guys got to start acting like you've been on the internet before, please. My goodness. We already have our first injury timeout. Like, introduce yourself on a channel first. Get to know somebody before you start talking smack. Do people think a Jets fan doesn't know the state of his team? What was the point of that? Right? Okay. I should have asked him who his team was because he probably changes teams every year, depending on who's good. So injury time out here. I can't believe 2025 is just about over. What a year of streaming. On the YouTube side, we beat every metric from last year except for subscribers. We did not get as many subscribers this year as we did last year, but that's okay because we still gained over 3,000 subs. So I'll take it. Bam says, like, I know the Sixers are mid. I've watched them all year, right? Like fans don't know the state of their team. Flipped out to the left. Oh, big hit there. It'll be 3rd and 6. It will be 3rd and 6. Stafford back to pass. Under pressure. He'll be sacked back at the 18-yard line. The field goal unit will come on. Mevis on for the 35-yarder. Good. And it's 21-3. So the Rams finally get on the board. We'll see how the defense comes out. Well, at least they made the field goal, right? They got on the scoreboard. Once again, welcome everybody in on the Rumble side. Once again, Rumble beating YouTube. We have 5 people watching on the YouTube side. We have 12 people watching on the Rumble side. Got on the scoreboard faster than the Bills. Come back over and look at some of the NHL tonight. Oops. The Blue Jackets lead the Senators 4-1. Just under 4 minutes left there. Oilers up 2-1 over the Jets. 6 minutes to go there. Sabres and Blues tied at 2. 18 and a half minutes left. Avalanche have a 1-0 lead over the Kings after 1. Predators and Mammoth tied at 1 after 1. And the Bruins have a 1-0 lead over the Flames after 1. Safety. Safety says Hawks versus Broncos this year in the Super Bowl. Replay of 2013. Who's with me? Yo, I take that. I think that'd be a good matchup. I think that's a good matchup. Bijan Robinson has 125 yards on the ground, 13 through the air, and 2 touchdowns. One catch, one receiving, one running. Drummond on the return up to the 33-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 32. Now, Bam probably wouldn't like that. He'd probably take Eagles Broncos. Dylan, welcome in. Saying good effort by my Bears. Lose 42-38. Man, I was so hoping they'd win that game last night. They're legit. They are legit. If somebody sleeps on them in the playoffs, the Bears will knock them out. Ball at the 32 here. Cousins in the pistol. Takes a snap. Hands it to Bijan. Oh, up to the 40. He got the 50. 40, and he's pulled down there. Man, Bijan almost broke another one. 31 yards. Let's see. I want to see this replay. No, his knee was not down. Put his hand down, which is allowed. You're allowed to put your hand down on the ground and keep going. Cousins flips it out to the right. That's Bijan again. Inside the 30, down to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 8. Bijan's got to be 2,197 scrimmage yards for Bijan this year. It's a franchise record. Another handoff to Bijan. Stutter steps on, he falls down. He's going to lose 2 yards. Kane says, hey, I have a question. Right? If you have a question, ask your question. You don't have to announce you have a question. Do I think there will be 32 more points? No, I do not. I do not think there will be 32 more points. Oh, we have a false start. False start. That sucks. Why? What was the 32 more points? 24. Was the over under 56? Why would you need 56 points? Bills with the catch. It's only going to be a gain of about 4. It'll be it's fourth down, 4th and 10. That's way too many. I would have never bet that. Two of the best defenses in football. Now, the Rams have not looked like it tonight. Going for a field goal here. It's a 56-yarder. Well, this will help Kane if it's good. And got it. Good. So you need 29 more points. Well, my league is free. A league what does that have to do with anything? Do you need fantasy points or do you need real points? Because depending if it's fantasy, depending on who you have, somebody can get 32. So maybe I'm not following along with what he's saying. Once again, our next live stream will be Wednesday night, 9:30 Eastern time. We'll have Philadelphia Flyers and Calgary Flames NHL action. Oh, the Hurricanes beat the Rangers in overtime. That's a shame. That's a shame. Well, my Flyers lost last night, though, so that stinks. He said, congratulations, you just won if you have Bijan Robinson. Not if your opponent had King Henry. That's right. So both teams have exchanged field goals here. And it'll be a knee. So get the ball to 35. All right, here we go. Let's see what the Rams do. Still down 3 touchdowns. So keep track here for Kane. He needed 32, he said, so now it's down to 29. You get a couple quick scores here. This one. Knicks can't get a rebound. Hand off up to the 39, gain of 4. Oh, man. I'm out of juice. I should have checked that at halftime. We could have gotten up. Oh, I got the soda here. Stafford so far tonight, 12 out of 21 for 144 yards and 2 interceptions. I almost had 2 touchdowns. And the dump off by Stafford. What do I think of Jordan Love and the Packers? Uh, they have a good enough offense to compete. Missing what's his name on defense is going to hurt that team in the playoffs. I should know his name. He went to Penn State. I'm a Penn State fan. I should know who it is. I can't think of his name. Stafford just throws that one into the ground, second down. Micah Parsons, thank you. If Parsons was healthy, they're one of the best teams in football. But without Parsons, I don't like that defense. Yep, towards ACL. Yep. So I think that's going to hurt them in the playoffs. And we saw that, right? We saw that against Baltimore. You go up against somebody who's going to be able to run the football. Not good. It was good for me. I had King Henry in my fantasy championship. So. Third and 1 coming up. Not sure why we're in a timeout here. Nope. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Stafford back to pass, looking to the left. Now pump fakes. Dumps it across the middle. It's caught inside the 30. Parkinson down to the 24, 25, 26-yard line. Excuse me. 27. They're going to. Yemen says he won his fantasy championship. Yeah, I am up by 137 points. And the guy I'm playing has Parkinson. He's not going to get enough. Stafford rolls to the right, looking downfield. Now stops, fires it back to the left. He's got a man. Touchdown. That's Mumfield. No, I'm sorry. That is not. That's Ferguson. Excuse me. So there's 6 more points. If King's still here, here's the extra point. It is good. It's down to 22. Kane's still here. Yeah, the injuries killed the Packers. Yep. Oh, Tucker Kraft. Yeah, I forgot about Kraft too. That really hurt the offense a little. At first, I think it did. I think their offense is okay now, but yeah, that was a big loss. I forgot about Kraft. Bam says Packers always seem to get a lot of injuries. Yeah. Just under 5 minutes left here in the third. Oh, we just gained one. We were at 83.05. We went to 83.06. Thank you to whoever just subscribed. Yemen says Bijan's 93-yard touchdown was crazy. Unbelievable. I'll have to go back. I did clip it. I want to see how I sounded calling it. Once again, shout out to Mrs. PAS. She made my favorite dinner tonight, celebrating my birthday. Stopped and got a cake as well. So we had. I'll have a piece of chocolate cake and a cup of coffee after we're done here. Hey, CD is back. CD used up all the hot water. Who would have thunk it? And caught at the 5 here, up to the 25, up to the 26-yard line. Chocolate cake, my favorite. There might be peanut butter inside too. Might be peanut butter inside. I didn't look. She had it out. I didn't see. All right, let's see what the Rams do here. Down by 2 touchdowns. Yemen, thank you. Yeah, it was yesterday. It was yesterday. Oh, Cousins fires. It's caught. That's Mooney up to the 48-yard line. Big play there. You look. Oh, flags are down. It's against the Rams. Oh, roughing the passer on the Rams. You like white icing yourself? Let's see. Oh yeah, body weight landed on. That's a good class. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Rams. Flipped out to Robinson inside the 30. And they're going to mark it at the 29. That's a devastating penalty. Falcons right back in field goal range. It's if Kane's still here, he asked me if there were going to be 32 more points scored, and I said no. And we've gotten 10. We got 10 quick ones, and now, like Bam said, they're already in field goal range here. Robinson's going to get the first down to the 25. They're playing. They're not playing. They're playing bad tonight. That's what happened. Ball to 25 here. Cousins under center. Takes a snap. Hands it off to Bijan. Cuts it up. Gain of about 2, maybe 3. They're going to give him 2. Another handoff here to Algier inside the 20. Down to the 22-yard line. Or 17-yard line, excuse me. 3rd and 2 coming up. Lee said, what happened to the Rams? Hey, there's my buddy Brandon. Happy birthday since I haven't seen you. Let's go, Brandon. Very funny. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I figured we would have seen you today at work, but we didn't see you. We saw Clarky. Hand off to Algier, and he's going to lose 2 yards. It'll be 4th down. Tomorrow you will. Oh, that's bad news there. That's bad news. .37-yard field goal attempt here. Zane Gonzalez, the kicker for the Falcons. It's blocked! And that might be returned, cursed! He's gone! Touchdown Rams! Verse, not curse. Excuse me on the name. And we went from being 27-10 to 24-16. Hayden's back. What's up, Hayden? Wow, no penalty. Holy moly, right back in it. Rick, thank you for subscribing, Rick. The extra point. And it's good. If Kane's still here, Kane, man. Rams saw the Eagles do it and decided they could do it too. Yikes. Safety saying yikes. I got to check in on Fitzy. Oh, Fitzy's only up. Fitzy is up in fantasy by 3 points in the pure adrenaline fantasy league for the championship there. Yikes. Oh, now things are getting chippy. Cousins, ball at the 26. Cousins dumps it off. That's Bijan. That'll be a first down up to the 37. And that'll be the end of the third. So we're going to the fourth here. Hayden says you're my favorite YouTuber. Well, thank you for that. What a game. I'm just looking to see what else is going on since the chat is quiet. Knicks are only down 2 with 3:13 to play. Thunder are now up 138 to 129 with 2 minutes to play. And St. John's cannot beat a ranked team. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 losses, and 3 of them are against ranked teams. Not cool. Do they have any ranked opponents left? Yeah, UConn. They play UConn twice yet. What is that? That was a weird camera angle. Brunson with a clutch 3. All right, ball at the 37-yard line. First and 10. Cousins in the pistol, takes the snap. We'll flip it out to Robinson. And he's only going to get to the 39-yard line, gain of 2. They're going to give it to him at the 40. Oh, we have Landman down here for the Rams. He's getting up and walking off the field. Ball is just shy of the 40-yard line. Cousins hands it off to Robinson. And he gets to about the 43, 44 maybe. Safety just followed over on the Rumble side. I believe that puts us at 402, I believe. 402 on the Rumble side. It's going to be a big year on Rumble, I feel. Big year on Rumble for us. All right, 3rd and 4. Cousins in the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking to the right now, back to the left, dumps it off. That might be a flag. No flags. It'll be fourth down. I thought there should have been a flag too. Let's see. Actually, Bijan runs into the back of him. So no, that's definitely not defensive. Here's the punt. Call the 9, makes a man miss to the 15, up to the 20-yard line, and the Rams down a touchdown will take over. Let's refresh it over there. See if it changed it to 402. It did. Changed it to 402 on the Rumble side. I don't. All right, chat's gone quiet again. Finals in the NHL tonight. Panthers beat the Capitals 5-3. The Hurricanes come back and beat the Rangers 3-2 in overtime. The Blue Jackets beat the Senators 4-1, and the Oilers beat the Jets 3-1. Sabres lead the Blues 3-2 with 3:27 left. Avalanche up 2-1 over the Kings with 6.5 minutes to go in the second. Predators and Mammoth tied at 2, 9 minutes to go in the second. Bruins still lead the Flames 1-0. 9 minutes to go in the second there. Wild lead the Golden Knights 1-0. 8.5 minutes to go in the first. Sharks up 1-0 over the Ducks. And the Kraken up 1-0 over the Canucks in the first. C. Lee says, I'm working on the computer. That's why I'm not as chatty. That's better than working out on your chimney. $13:36 to go. Down a touchdown. Hayden says, go next. Yemen says, let's go next. Fire out to the right. That's Nakua. That'll be a catch. Oh, get over it. It's professional sports. There's no loyalty anymore from team or player. Ball to 27-yard line. They hand off. And that's Williams. Big run there up to what? 48-yard line. Stafford back to pass. Going deep. Nope. Just dumps it off. That's Parkinson. That'll get me a gain of about 8. Second and 1. Stafford under center. Williams in the backfield. It's a long one. Williams first down inside the 40 down to the 35-yard line. Hayden saying go Knicks. Okay, stop saying go Knicks. We're not watching the Knicks. Stafford was under center, now backs up into the shotgun. Williams to his left, takes a snap. Looking to the right, now back to the left. It's caught. That's Parkinson again. Only going to get a couple. $1986 was the last time the Rams blocked the field goal and returned it for a touchdown. Stafford going up the left side. Nakua makes a diving attempt, but cannot make the catch. 3rd and 8. See, Lee says, I remember 86 very well. Dude, Hayden, stay on topic, dude. We're trying to cover a football game. Fumble! That ball's loose! The Falcons pick it up. There is a flag down. You want to talk about everything but the game we're covering every time you're here. They're doing the dirty bird. Offside on the defense. Wow. Wow. Replay 3rd down. Rams got bailed out there. Jeez. Yep. Unbelievable. Yep, and the Rams got bailed out there. Ball at the 28-yard line. 3rd and 3. Handoff. Williams only gets one. It'll be 4th and 2. Do you go for it or do you kick the field goal here? Stafford looks like he's staying on the field. Nope. Nope. Stafford coming off the field. Oh, they're going for it? I thought Stafford was coming off the field. In the shotgun. Have to get to the 25-yard line for a first down. Stafford looks, fires, intercepted. Back to the 50. Down the sideline. He stayed in bounds. He might go. He's sidestepping, touchdown. They're calling it a touchdown. We'll make sure about the run down the sideline. Make sure he stayed in bounds. Now there's a flag down as well. Bam says, OMG, Stafford with an absolutely terrible game. My goodness. All the runners stepped out. So he stepped out, and then there's an unsportsmanlike conduct call. Yeah, right, Seeley. That definitely comes into question now with 3 picks, right? Yep. The sideline in the official's way. That's a penalty. You got to stay out of the official's way on the sidelines. Hand off to Bijan up to the 48-yard line. Oh no, he still is. There's nobody. I don't think there's anybody close to him, honestly. Holy shnikes! I think the Falcons up a touchdown here. Will try to take as much time off of this clock as they can. 8.5 minutes to play. Up to the 50. That'll be 3rd and 2. Bam says if they had kicked the field goal earlier, they'd be in much better position. Maybe we wouldn't have had to go for it. No, they could have kicked the field goal there too. Make it a 1-point game. If, like Bam says, that they would have kicked it earlier. Third and 2 coming up. Cousins in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to the right. Now pumps. Fires it across the middle. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. 4th down. So the Falcons will punt. Fair catch called for at the 11. And on a touchdown, the Rams get the ball again. 7:28 left. Playing some Dave Matthews on the way to break there. Up to 14, watching over on the Rumble side. And over there. I keep checking in on Fitzy's other fantasy game. He is up by 5 points, and he has Nakua. Fitzy's got Nakua, and the guy Fitzy's playing has Stafford. That's funny. No, what's funny is I'm beating Fitzy by 140 points in the other league. Let me check. I am beating Fitzy by 134 points. 134. He says that's also funny. Gained another sub on the YouTube side. Welcome in. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought it went to 8. It did not. Kyron Williams breaks through, gains 14 yards. It's all right. Fakes the handoff. Looking. Dumps it off. Stafford dumps it off. That's Williams up to the 40, 45, 47-yard line before he's tripped up. So Fitzy's got to be careful. Stafford did it with these little dump off passes, just chipping away at Fitzy's lead there. Ball at the 47. First down here for the Rams. 6:15 left in the game. Stafford fires it across the middle. That's caught in the Ram territory. That's Williams again. He's laughing. Yo, he's gonna be so mad if I crush him and then he loses the other game. He's gonna be so mad. Hand off here. That's Rivers. That'll be a first down to the 42-yard line. They're gonna mark him at the 41. It did flip to 8308. There it is. Thank you so much, whoever just subscribed. Rivers still in this backfield here. Stafford fakes the handoff. Going deep up over the middle. We have a flag. He's got Nakua. Touchdown. But we do have a flag. It's coming back. Holding on the offense. Holding on the offense. That takes a touchdown off the board for Fitzy's Puka Nakua. Laundry. Laundry. Oh, yeah, holding. There it is right there. What a catch by Nakua. One knee, one butt cheek. He was in bounds. But the holding call calls it back. Ball at the Ram 49-yard line. A delayed draw here to Williams. He's only going to get a yard up to the 50. That's the second time they've had a touchdown called back, I believe, tonight. Stafford fires it across the middle. That's Parkinson. And it'll be third down. And a long two. Winding down to 4 minutes left. Let me keep checking in on Fitzy. Fitzy's up by 3 points. I don't know if that includes that last pass. He's not throwing any passes to Nakua. That's what's hurting Fitzy. If some of these were to Nakua, here's a delayed draw. It's a first down inside the 30, inside the 20, on the edge down to the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Oh, but we have another flag. More laundry. Oh, they took it said flag on the score monitor, but then they took it off. Rams got robbed? How? Please tell me how. And it better be good. Because I saw the penalty. And it was the right call. Ball at the 11, so they can get another first down. Flipped out to the right. That's Nakua inside the 5. Touchdown! Bam says all the penalties have been fair today. Yup. Fitzy's still up by 4 after that touchdown. So it was pretty even there. Coming down to the wire. And we are tied at 24 with 2:46 left. They've made terrible calls. I don't think there's been bad calls at either. I don't think there's been I don't think they've called any terrible calls tonight. What is it with teams and blowing 21-0 leads this year? Eagles, Pats, and now Falcons. This will be a touchback here. Oh, you're making a joke. Remember, it's the internet. You cannot tell. Crazy games, says Yemen. Yep. All right. Cousins under center. 2:46 left in the game. Takes the handoff, dumps it off, almost intercepted. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cousins looking, fires it over the middle. That's Pitts. That'll be a first down. That might be an incomplete. He might have dropped that. Let's see. No, that's a catch. That's a catch. Ball at the 46. Cousins. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We did not get the playoff in time. Two minutes left. This is almost as bad as 28-3. Sorry, I had to do it. Let me check. Fitzy's playing a video game. What's he doing? Steely says, imagine if the Rams kicked that field goal. Overtime. Falcons versus Rams 24-all. Not on my bingo card this week. Well, we can still get overtime. We can still get overtime. All right, ball at the 46. Cousins in the pistol. Takes a snap, hands it to Robinson. In the Ram territory, down to the 49. Both teams have all three timeouts. Gonzalez has made from 57 before. So you got to get to about the 39-yard line. And that's where the ESPN's got the line as well, 39. 124 left. Another handoff to Bijan. Stutters down to the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 1. Clock's still running here. I would start. I don't know why the Rams are not using their timeouts here. Winding down to 50 seconds to go. A pitch to the left. Robinson's got the first down inside the 40, inside 35. First and 10, 38 seconds to go. They are in field goal range. Let's set up a redirect. Anybody watching on the YouTube side to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Fitzy's doing the Bruins Flames game tonight. The handoff here to Algier. No gain. Oh, don't say that. He talked about how he's never. There's going to be Sean McVay continuing to coach poorly today. Going to be no time left. Nope, there's not going to be any time left here. 2nd and 9. Algier, no gain. 3rd down. Rams call another timeout with 30 seconds left. There you go. YouTube up to 10 right now. Still 9 people watching over on the Rumble side tonight. Our next live stream is not until Wednesday night. Another handoff here, and that'll be it. They're going to call timeout. 24 seconds left. Falcons will have to come out and try for a field goal here. Rams use their last timeout. It'll be 4th down, though. About 51 yards here. If you are on the YouTube side, don't just up and leave when we're done. It'll ask you in the chat if you want to redirect over to Thomas Fitzpatrick. Fitzy calling the Bruins and Flames game tonight. We'll have the Flames and Flyers on Wednesday night. And then back to football on Saturday. 2 football games on Saturday, 1 on Sunday. 51-yard to take the lead. And got it. 27-24. 21 seconds left. Fitzy is up by 4.5 points. 4.5 fantasy points for Fitzy. And both leagues were in. Fitzy made it to the championship in both. I crushed him in the one, but he's winning the other one. Cool. Hopefully Charles is all right. He did show up before the stream started and said he wasn't going to be able to be here during the live stream. But hopefully everything's okay down there in the Bahamas. All right, no timeouts here for the Rams for 21 seconds. See if they can get in the field goal range. And it'll be a touchback. So ball at the 35-yard line. All right, 1st and 10 from the 35. They need about 30 yards. 30 yards to get in the field goal range. Stafford, back to pass. Fire the right side. Going deep. Had a man wide open. He overthrew him. Smith, he had him wide open. Oh, if he catches that, Fitzy loses. MVP said, Stafford, we have a whistle. We have a whistle here. If he hits that, Atlanta takes a timeout. If he hits Smith there, Smith's going for a touchdown. Fitzy loses the championship. Oh, man, that's how close we are. All right, 16 seconds left here. Once again, need about 30 yards to get in the field goal range. No timeouts for the Rams. Mevis is their kicker. Stafford, back to pass. No pressure, going deep up the left side. Incomplete. 9 seconds left. Was going to 2-2 Atwell. Could have been called holding, if you ask me. I mean, holding would only have been a 5-yard penalty, but yeah, even now the broadcast booth is saying they missed the pass interference. Ball to 35 here, still 3rd down. 10 seconds left. Now we have another whistle. Atlanta took their second timeout. I think it's holding. I don't think it's pass interference. I think it's holding. Would have only been a 5-yard penalty. Could you imagine if they would have called that pass interference? Oh my goodness. And they have been good. I agree. I thought they've been fairly good tonight. Got to get that bad call in. Stafford fires it up the right side. Nakula, did he make the catch? Did Nakula make that catch? They have not ruled yet. One, that might be a catch. That's incredible. That's a one-handed grab by Puka Nacua, gets both feet in. Oh my goodness. What a catch by Nacua. I think this will put him in field goal range. Oh, I need to see another angle. I want to see that angle again. That ball might come out. I want to see this one. Let's see. That's incomplete. It's incomplete. He did not hold on. He did not hold on. That's not a catch. Wow. I mean, that's the right call. It wasn't until they showed the sideline angle. 5 seconds left. Maybe a quick out and then a bomb. Maybe a quick out pattern. Oh, we have a whistle. We have a whistle. He says, I think the party is over. I think so too. If that would have been a catch for Nacua, I think they'd be going for a field goal here. Wow. What a game. At one point, it was 21-0. Yeah, see, if I'm the Rams here, I just run a little quick out pattern for like 10 yards and then go bomb. Oh, incomplete. And that ball game's over. No time left. The Falcons win 27-24. What a game. What a game. Third consecutive win for the Falcons. 7-9. So if Tampa Bay wins the game against Carolina, Carolina and Tampa Bay on Saturday. If Carolina wins the division. If Tampa Bay wins, then those two teams have to wait until the Falcons play the Saints on Sunday. And if the Falcons beat the Saints, it's a three-way tie for first, and the Panthers win the tiebreaker that way. So, but awesome stuff, everybody. Thank you all so much. On the YouTube side, it'll ask you if you want to redirect over to our guy, Thomas Fitzpatrick. Congratulate Fitzy on his fantasy football championship. He won the Pure Adrenaline League this year. I won the Rising Rhino League. Oh, no, there's 1 second left. Nope. Hold on. 50 says, 50 says, put in my championship merch. Nope, That's the ball game. That is the ball game. They are not. They should technically. They should put 1 second on the clock. But thank you all once again very much. We'll be back live on Wednesday night, and we'll see you next time.